Hello everybody and welcome into the SFA Season 19 Week 13 BearCave game. Season 19 is coming to an end. We have 2 weeks until conference championships. It's going to be a lot of fun. As always though, this is the SFA. It's an online dynasty ran through Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. You can jump in at any time, claim an open team. You can set your schemes, recruit in the Discord, participate in server games, and build your way to a national championship. You can jump in at any time, so join the links in any of our descriptions. And if you are watching live, taking time out of your, what is today, Thursday? Thank you so much for dropping in. You can use that Twitch Prime sub to make sure you don't miss out on any of the action. And as always, you can get additional content from the SFA over on patreon.com/TheSFA. We got Cryo with his 26-month streak. Thank you so much, the original OG daddy. E-Sleeps here, Mushbrain, Chandra, Sig's Legacy game. Yeah, we got a stacked slate. Remember, 2 weeks until conference championships, so anything can happen. KJ's here. So some shocking results, especially in the American. Everybody in that North Division pretty much lost, including Rutgers to Temple. So some hilarious kind of things happening around the SFA, so surely that will keep on going here into BearCave. But before we get started, I do want to make sure just to kind of keep you guys in the loop. Remember guys, I am in the process of moving to Denver, so that means that timing for a lot of stuff is going to be super weird. So for instance, this game day was a day early, and then we're going to have the next game day on Monday, so another 4-day slate. And then I'm gone to Phoenix next week, obviously, for the holiday, and we'll try to stream next probably Sunday or Monday. That will be conference championships. But then we have to finish the postseason by December 15th. So that is the goal. That is, we want to have the national championship done by December 15th. So some playoff games might be scheduled weird times, but we got to get it done. And then I will be moving to Denver throughout the end of the year, early January, and then we'll start right back up. So I'm not sure how much of the offseason I'm going to be able to do during that time. So just kind of keeping you guys in the loop. That's what I know at this point. So count your days down on Pacific time before we move to the best time zone, the Mountain Time. So but yeah, let's get on into it. Enough of me waffling about scheduling. We've got some games to play, and we've got a beautiful, beautiful slate, including a big-time game day, the Big Ten on the line. So as always, though, it's the 10 best games. We're going to jump in and sim to the end. If it's close, great, we'll watch it play out. If not, we'll just keep on moving. So if you have any questions about scheduling or anything, you can always just let me know. But first game, we're going to start out here in the SEC with Alabama and Florida. Cryo versus Mushbrain. Podcast on podcast. Bragging rights on the line. Death Valley. So Cryo, let me know, as always, heads or tails, kick or receive. This is a 3-point favorite for the Alabama Crimson Tide on the road. Remember, participating in the polls is the best way to get yourselves a chance at a raffle player at the end of the season. So make sure you get your predictions in. We're going to do 1 minute on the clock for these. And Cryo, I didn't see a jersey request, so if you have one, let me know. I know you guys don't have really the most fun jerseys, but he wants heads and kick. All right. Yeah, Bama only has 2. Alright, so let's jump on in. Here we go, baby. Week 13. And remember, guys, next week on Monday, we will do a full BearCave stream. It will be extended because it will include every game that impacts a divisional race. So I'll get with Rick after this week and we'll determine the slate. So it might be 10 games. We've had as many as 22 games. Back in the days of those crazy Mountain West tiebreakers. So stay tuned for Monday. It's going to be an awesome stream. All right, Cryo, he wants heads and kick here in Death Valley. All right, Mush, let's see what you got, Slime. And also, we have a new addition to the stream. We got our third notebook in SFA history. So I've had to retire the second notebook. I went all the way through it, so we're on to notebook number 3. This is the first game day, and LSU putting the dome shot right on Cryo's terrible defense. Arguably the worst defense I've ever seen live. 21-7 in the blink of an eye. Can they fight back? No, they can't. Not before the end of the half, so we're going to the third quarter here. LSU controlling the game, 28-7, not looking good for the Slime. Oh, but they're driving here in the fourth quarter, and they get 3 points. So still a 2-score game. We cannot jump in unless they get it to a 1-score, but he missed the field goal, so the chance is open now. Oh, they are driving right down the field, right down your throat. It's a 4-point game. Oh, baby, here we go. The podcast matchup, and they get the first down. So here we go. 2 minutes left, up by 4. Can LSU save Christmas? Handoff, and what a push from Sondre Siggs. I don't know why he's been starting at running back. There must have been injuries, but Sondre Siggs is cooking at running back. And that's a first down, so not looking good. Not looking good. 1 timeout. They still have a slim chance, but you can't trust this Alabama defense. And this is super important because LSU can still get to a bowl at 7 wins. Alabama could get there as well. All right, can they find the way? Yeah, we need a fumble. Welcome in, Nathan. Handoff. Sondre Siggs gets the first. So Mushbrain takes it down Cryo in the first ever the Cryo Podcast Bowl. Toby Thomas couldn't get it done, so it should be victory formation here on out. Congratulations to Coach Mush. I had to. It's a critical trying to get to a bowl game. And it's your podcast, bro. Oh man, so LSU favored, or not LSU favored, it was Alabama who was favored, and LSU walking away with a victory with a backup quarterback. Cry out. Welcome in, Dame. All right, here we go. Victory form, and that will do it. So LSU with the outright victory to kick off the BearCave slate. We got 20+ viewers here today. Thank you guys for joining in. The wheel gave you Charlotte. Oof. They are definitely a rebuild. So Sondre Siggs, you were right, Mush. He had a legacy game. Oh, and I forgot to shout out Home Field. Use code SFA as always. Surely, Cabbage, surely you guys win. So as always, we'll go through the stats, and then we'll get on into the next game. We gotta let the sequence roll out here. A lot of interesting games here today, including the debut of Preston Lyons, Iowa State quarterback, because Cleet Peppers died. He got slimed. Broke a tailbone. Edson got into the end zone, though, Cryo. No, that was 2 years ago, Cabbage. But ever since Bo Houston left, they've been bad. So Jeff Newton, 21 of 37, 260, 2 touchdowns, 56%. RJ Irons, SFA guy, 62 yards. Edson, SFA player, had the touchdown. And on defense, 3 TFLs for Maxwell, the sack for Tolbert, the interception for Josh Leak, 4 deflections, no fumbles. And for LSU, Blake Logan, the redshirt freshman, 12 of 22, 237, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Chandre Siggs went ballistic. The SFA receiver should not be a running back. Defensively, a lot of TFLs here. 3 total sacks, no interceptions. A lot of deflections and no forced fumbles. So that will do it here. This is a LSU outright for those of you guys scoring at home. So Siggs, Newton, Hall, and Tolbert get it done. Oh man, I thought there was just an earthquake, but no, it was just Dogwater joining the Twitch chat. Oh my god, that scared me. So LSU outright. Hey, Cryo, just for good measure, I've been on BearCave 9 weeks this season, and I've lost every single one. So, I don't feel bad for you. All right, now we move. We move to the Big Ten, where Nebraska and Illinois are battling out, and no Bean today. It's going to be Van Lawford here for Coach Cam. Zach, if you're here, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. And Cam, let me know if you want, like, actual jerseys. You cannot be naked. This is our pick'em of the stream here. So are you rocking with Nebraska? Or are you rocking with Illinois? Cam, did you want any special jerseys or just defaults? Because you didn't put in real jerseys. Only pads and helmets. Okay. No pads and helmets. That means I get to choose. We're doing the Galloping Ghost because we are mourning the loss of our dear Scotty Bean. Alright, heads and receive. Here we go. So, pick'em game. Both teams have chances to get to bowl games. Remember, 6-6 is bowl eligibility for promises, but we haven't really had a 6-6 team make a bowl in quite a while. It's only 7 wins that can really guarantee you a bowl for the most part. So, got to win out here if you want to make a bowl game for both these teams. Whoever loses is eliminated. 2 very good Big Ten programs. And if you look at the Big Ten standings, it's like there's 2 or 3 teams that are like at 8-2, you know, 1 loss. And then pretty much the entire Big Ten is at 6-6, 5-5, somewhere around there. And then there's me at the bottom at 1-10. Disgusting. I think so because Air Force won the Mountain West. Yes, remember, all division winners will make bowl games automatically. But yeah, that is the caveat there, Cabbage. Alright, so no chance to receive head for Cam. Not a great start, but he will receive anyways. So here we go. Champaign, Illinois. 3-0 start here, and Van Lawford gets a touchdown. Congratulations, Slime. Oh, another touchdown. Hold on. Illinois might be a good team without Scotty Bean. Oh, Scotty Bean! Get back to the bench, bitch! You will never get back in this game. Van Lawford is cooking! He's cooking! Oh my god, he's cooking! 34-10. It might just be a splattering. 41. 48. That is a Illinois outright victory, baby. Boom. 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 So Hayden Greenway and Lawson. Oh man, I guess Van Lawford likes this Lawson guy. Nicely done. 48-25. Van Lawford, 18-28, 288, 4 touchdowns in his debut. Arlo McKeever, 118. You know, Cam. This is literally a preview of Shedeur Sanders on Sunday. I kid you not. This entire Scotty Bean, Van Lawford situation, this is Shedeur Sanders. You wanted to bench him. I wouldn't let you for lore purposes, but now you've got the greatest quarterback of all time. All right, so 8 total TFLs, 1 sack for Quan Gilliard, interception for Abdul Smallwood, the SFA player, 5 deflections, 3 fumbles, 3 recoveries. Greg Henderson, 20 of 41, 270, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Derek White, 126. Sam Peoples got a sack, no interceptions. And Nuke Jennings had 3 punts. Woo! Not you, Moon. You don't get a generational QB. Sorry. So 2 outrights to start the day. Obviously, 1 was forced, but now we're going to go back to the SEC here. Let me pay you guys out for the Illinois. 63% of the money was on Illinois, so congratulations. Nuke Jennings, the defensive player, with his punting. Oh no, the punting. Not like this. So this is Illinois outright. All right, Georgia Auburn. That is up next. So, Moon, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. This is a 12-point favorite for Auburn. Surely they cover this line. Plus 12. Tails and kick. You want bland, so I'm just assuming that's that. That's pretty bland. Man, look at that. 79 offense. Oof. Yes, very encouraging. You could still get a bowl game. And your mark safe from Scotty Bean. I don't think Cam's ever going to go for a reject quarterback again. He might get into the Hall of Fame for lore purposes, but definitely... And he has some good runs, but yeah, Scotty Bean probably shouldn't be playing football. 106th offense in terms of scoring. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Moon, look away. It's about to be a splattering. Scotty Bean will be on the ballot, Dogwater. Do not laugh. So tails and kick for Coach Moon. Boom. War Eagle, here we go. Lenoris Gums, 7-0 for Georgia. Georgia starts the scoring. Nobody saw that coming, and they've kept it close. But here comes Auburn. Oh, man, but Georgia's not going away. This is a rivalry for a reason. 24-14. Long drive. Georgia, can they fight back? Yes, they do. Oh, Georgia takes the lead. Hold you. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no! 35! No, Auburn! Not like this. We cannot let Tennessee get to the conference championship. Come on, Auburn. Or I think this would put Florida in the conference championship. They got to get a stop, and yes, they do. So here we go. They're going for it on 4th and 5. Game on the line right here. Auburn can get the ball back. The snap from Godar. It's a dump, but it's intercepted. He's going the other way. He jumped the route, and it's stripped up. What a play. It's Born Holt, the SFA freshman. Oh, baby. Here comes Auburn. Not like this, Moon. And here comes Logan Bronner, who fumbled against Tennessee last week. Almost choked them the game. They trust him in this spot, I guess. They're 30 yards away. Lenoris Gums has time, yams it deep right side, and it's caught in traffic. What a play. Jason Kelly, the tight end, brings it in heavy traffic nonetheless. Here we go, 14 yards away. Remember, they do need that 2-point conversion. Gums dumps it off to the flat. That is Phil Franklin's, the transfer from Alabama. So I formation, Lenoris Gums, the handoff to Logan Bronner to the outside. He pushes forward through 2 guys, but the third brings him down. It's 3rd and 1. Minute on the clock. None of that matters. All that matters is punching this in and getting the 2-point conversion. 4 wide. Phil Franklin's handoff. Logan Bronner up the gut. Touchdown, Auburn! They punch it in, but now they've got to go for 2. So to tie this game up, they are going power I form. They'll toss it to Bronner. To the edge, he gets it! We got a tie game! What a call from Coach Cabbage! The power I taking plays out of Iowa's playbook, and Georgia doesn't know what hit them. Baron Levert, the SFA player, but now they have a chance to win the ball game. A minute, 1 timeout. But now it looks like the no cover is surely going to happen. It's going to be a screen pass, and it tipped away by the defensive lineman, Gary Goodyear. Quinshon Holyfield could never. What a play from the Big D tackle. Welcome in, Coach Pizza. So 2nd and 10 now. Pistol form, Goder. He has the time. He throws it cross body. It's caught, and that's a 1st down. It was not pretty, but Ryan Causey gets the 1st. So they hurried up. Jordan Hare is silent. Minute on the clock. Goder rolls, and down he goes. It's Gary Goodyear again. His 1st sack of the game, 4th TFL. That's going to back him up here. Take some precious time off the clock. They're going trips right this time. Here's the snap, another 4-man rush, a floaty to the flat, and he's going to be stopped in bounds, so the clock's going to continue to run. Dumb idea there from Ray Schmidt. So 58 yards away. Yamming it over the middle, and he's short. They're going to have to punt the football. Do you go for it, though, on 4th and inches? That is the question. Yes, they do. Oh, this could be disastrous. Georgia getting aggressive here. 4th and inches. The handoff to the outside, and he pushes. He gets it. What a push from the running back. Paul Hunt keeps the game going. 20 seconds left in a dream. It's going to be a no. He breaks the Goodyear sack. He gets 2 yards out of it. They got to hurry it up, and they take their final timeout. So not in field goal range, no timeouts. They probably need about 15, 20 yards here for a field goal, and they got to get out of bounds. What is the call for Coach Moon over the middle? He has to get that first down, and he's not going to. That is going to end the game, and we are going to go to the extra frame. So, Coach Moon, let me know, heads or tails, offense or defense. We've got extra time here in the SEC. Overtime for Coach Moon. Can he pull off the upset? He wants to defend his head. And that's what he's going to do. So we'll see Auburn to start it. So, according to Rick, Florida clinches with an Auburn loss. And they'll face Arkansas. So here is the overtime period. Lenoris Gums, the 4-man rush. The comeback of all time. They were down 35 to 21. So 3 wide and tight end, safety coming down. Another handoff to Bronner. He gets a hole, and he's going to get half of it, but now a 3rd and medium. You don't want to be settling for field goals here. Relax, Moon. I'm trying to hype you up, Slime. Let me do it. So 3rd and 5, split backs. Motion from Phil Franks the 3rd. Gums floats it. It's caught by Franklin's the 3rd. We've lost our UI. That's okay. But the drive will continue. They're going to hurry it up under center. Motion from the fullback. It's a toss. Left side. They scored on this earlier. Logan Bronner doesn't get much. He'll actually lose 2 yards on that. Coach Tribe, you win the division if Moon can pull it out. 2nd and 12. Handoff. Logan Bronner to the outside, and he's not going to get it. So now it's a 3rd and long for Georgia. Can they get off the field? Over the middle, it's caught by Beekman, but he's short, so they're going to have to settle for a field goal here in the first frame. So chip shot field goal here, 25 yards from center hash. We got almost 30 viewers here today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Got a full house tonight as Auburn gets it. We'll see this game a little later. That's not a true final. But 38-35, folks. Touchdown wins it, field goal ties it, and anything else is a disastrous loss. Here's the handoff and a big hit. $38-35. Can Cabbage hang on? Pistol form for Goddard. Or Goddard. Almost intercepted. That would have been it. Taylor drops it. Oh, that was so close. He jumped the slant. So 3rd and 10. Georgia gets new life. Here's the snap. He takes off and he gets sacked. Bradrick Bulu, the SFA legend. So to tie the game, 46 yards. A very long kick from right hash. The kick is up and it is good! We're going to second overtime. What a kick for Georgia. They get another chance. Big time kick here down south. He floats it and he had the touchdown. The safety over pursues. He was hearing footsteps, dropped the ball, but it would have been 6. Now the quick throw, and that's out of bounds. Oh, the miscommunication for Georgia in this overtime has been abysmal. Third and 10, they've still only gone negative in the overtime frame. Has time, he yams it deep to the corner, and there's a flag after he drops it.
Pass interference. Offense.
They're calling pass interference on the offense. I think you should take it. If it's me, you take a 10-yard penalty, make the field goal so much harder. They should have taken it. But they're going to let them kick just the 42-yarder. I would have made this a 52-yarder. Anyways, they're going to let them kick it again. Maybe a missed opportunity for Cabbage, but this one's good. I think there was probably an illegal man downfield somewhere else, and that's what triggered the OPI. I don't think it was in that interaction. All right, here we go. A touchdown wins it. A field goal ties it. Anything else is disaster for Cabbage. The handoff. I think this is to the tight end. What a play. It gets him a first down. Can Georgia hold? They are 13 yards away from saving Christmas. The delayed handoff to Logan Bronner. He spins and he's 6 yards away.
Gain of 7 yards. That makes it 2nd and 2.
Auburn fans can feel it now. 6 yards from Valhalla. Power eye yet again. The handoff. Bronner. He goes backwards.
That's a loss of 2 yards on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4. Can Auburn find the end zone? It has to be here. Motion. Gums, he's gonna throw it. Gums, and he missed his man! Oh, I'm sick.
That makes it 4th and 4.
Gums completely whiffs. And so now the chip shot to tie the game. Lenoris Pickleman. And it's good. So triple OT we go. So far, Huey, you've missed LSU outright, Illinois outright, and this triple OT classic. Split backs here. Let's see Lenoris, and he gets it to Beekman. It was dangerous. Remember, if there is a touchdown, I don't know if you'll find a touchdown again, but you'll have to go for 2 now. This is old-time overtime rules. Thank you, Cryo, the OG. Daddy gives Cabbage a gifted. Yams it to the flat. He's open. It's Phil Franks. He gets a block. That's a touchdown for the Auburn Tigers. What a play. Now they've got to go for 2. The motion. The snap. The takeoff. It comes. The 55 speed converts. Now Georgia's on their back foot. All right, Georgia. They've got to get the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now, for those of you guys who picked cover, there is a chance at a cover here with a pick six. Rick is talking about in chat. A pick six would be an Auburn cover. 2nd and 1. Hand off to Paul Wright. I don't think Georgia's going to go down like that. They don't want to give out a cover. They're going to ride their running back to the end zone. 2 tight ends set. 2 receivers. The snap. The pass. He takes off. He breaks one. Breaks another. And gets maybe a couple. Triple OT. Teams are getting tired. Don't be shocked if we see a big mistake here. Here's the snap. Georgia takes off again. Goddard from behind. He gets hit. So 3rd and 5. He's yet to throw the ball. I think Rick could tell us what the longest OT game ever is, but I'm pretty sure it's 6 overtimes. Trips left. Snap, he throws it. That's risky. I caught it! Oh, what a catch right over the defender. So to tie the game, can Georgia convert? It's a jet sweep. He goes down. Auburn survives. In Florida is sick to their stomach. Auburn converts 2 2-point conversions. Georgia couldn't even get 1. And that is a Auburn no cover as well. So, Rick, does that mean Auburn wins the division? Or could they happen again next week? Gotcha. What a game. What a great game to put on BearCave here. 49-47 is your final. We still have a big-time slate the rest of the way, so it's looking like it might be a little bit later of a night than usual. That's okay. Got some Big Ten After Dark coming up. My drink of choice today is Signature Select Mango Pineapple Flavored Sparkling Water. That's what we got. Got my little pina colada action going. Or no, pina coladas are coconut, right? Mike wants fatigue. He wants to see his left tackle play quarterback. He has six quarterbacks on the roster, but he still wants to see his left tackle at QB. Shane Schlongbaum. And look at that beautiful overtime. Woo-wee! All right, so Matt Goddard, 18 of 37, 236, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Moon, you got to get this bum off. I cannot pronounce that name. Running 93 yards for Paul Hunt. Wiggins, the leading receiver. Carroll had 9 tackles, 3 TFLs for Rivers, 2 sacks, no interceptions, 5 deflections, and 1 fumble. Logan Bronner threw a pass today. Lenore Scums, 240, 3 touchdowns, 148 as well. Franklin's was goated. 12 tackles for Kenny Vornholtz, the freshman. Gary Goodyear had 4 total sacks. The interception for Kenny saved Christmas. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, players of the game. Yep, Bronner was the player of the game, Coach Phi. So this was an Auburn no cover for those of you guys scoring your Bear Caves at home. Not a great start, I don't think, for me. So maybe am I letting Keith back in? Am I washed? Am I going to choke a reward player? Hopefully not. It's the only good thing happening to me this season. All right, so now we go back to the Big Ten here. We've got Fat Boy versus Rick. The GOAT Rick. 10-point favorite for Minnesota here, so get those Bobanos going. Is Minnesota going to do it? They barely survived. Both these teams barely survived Wisconsin. I led on both these teams in the fourth quarter. So Wisconsin transitively is better than both, of course. Minnesota. All right, so we have Rick wants gold helmets, maroon jersey, and white pants. I don't feel bad for you, Dame. It was a different era. White cat. Okay, where's the white? White cat. White jersey, purple pants. And white shoes. Alright, Dogwater, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. And I think if there's a loss here for Minnesota, that Iowa wins the division. Am I correct? Heads and kick for Fat Boy. Dude, literally there's just grease dripping down my screen with Northwestern on it.